Wow. Just got done doing a father walk. Father walk your child to school. And it was nice. And the amount of fathers, father figures, grandfathers, uncles that showed up. Man, it was a great turnout. It's great to see, great to have, great fellowship, a great community. It's great for our children to see that. And for fathers and father figures, cousins, uncles, brothers, all that to come together and the unity. And it's good to meet some of the school staff, teachers that you may not, even the counselors, some of the staff you may not meet on the regular. So it was good all around. And now that I'm done with the father walking child to school, my daughter wanted me to walk all the way to class, but of course, they're real strict with, allowing people in the school. So, and that's good for the safety, and I appreciate that aspect as well. This episode probably has nothing to do with business, but just a reflection. And now that it's over, the real work starts. And, sometimes you have to adjust your schedule for important things. To me, this is important. So, things don't always go your way in business and life. So, learning to navigate, knowing how to navigate is always good. Be like a chameleon, adapt to their environment, the changes in their environment, just the changes around them. They're able to change and adapt. And I want you to think about that. Take that on. I know going in different places, different industries, sometimes you have to be a chameleon. And, I coined myself going to different industries, hence the name of this podcast, Alien Eyez Photos Industry Talk, as I, dabble and talk with different industry leaders. It's good to, have that chameleon mindset, being able to adapt and reflect. And that's how we all grow, Maybe somebody's doing something in real estate that I could apply to my, visual media brand, in band photography and video production, podcast production. Maybe it's a gas electric company that they build a certain way, or maybe, I should build a certain way. The way somebody markets, these race car drivers, with the sponsors, like, maybe I could get sponsors like that. I never thought about this sponsor. Oh, they do this, do that. You could learn from different industries. And that was the whole premise of this podcast, and also how media affects your industry directly. So again, real estate, how has media shaped the outcome of your industry? Now we get high quality visuals, photography and video. Now people want to buy it because we do a great job with it. Now celebrities get more attention because of Instagram and these shorts and reels. So how has media affected your industry in the last 10 years? With the advancements of AI and technology in general, it's getting wild. So, again, how is this affecting your industry? There's always changes, and there's always room to adapt. It's great to adapt. It's needed. But yeah, that's a little short message I wanted to leave you all with today. I am your host, Photographer Jackson, Steve Jackson of Alien Eyez Photos Media, bringing you Alien Eyez Photos Industry Talk, the introspective business podcast here in Cleveland, Ohio. But I'm global, baby. Okay, national, but soon to be global. Yes, I am an event photographer, wedding photographer, headshot photographer. But people know me for the man with the events. Do a lot of podcast production, video production, a lot of things with the camera, but events is my focus. I'm also a business coach. I like to coach creatives that are starting their entrepreneur journey and they just need a little guidance and push. I hold ideation sessions. Let's bounce ideas, build your strategy to build your brand. Again, I am Photographer Jackson, also known as Alien. And yes, this has been a great one. Impactful. Don't forget to be like a chameleon. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.